It's day 7 on board Celebrity Beyond, and we're in Bonaire. We explore the port before we head out on an excursion to a deserted island. Klein Bonaire turns out to be one of the top snorkeling locations in all of the Caribbean. We're having a great day when all of a sudden...
Oh my god! I don't think I've ever seen something as cool.
And when the sun goes down, the party comes alive at the pool deck. Even cruise director Alexa jumps in to have some fun with us. You're not going to want to miss this video. So let's get started. It's just after 7 in the morning. We're a little early arriving this morning. You can see the starboard side bridge wing from our cabin. And if we look closely, you can see Captain Kate at the helm, bringing us into dock in the Bonaire.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Heading to Eden for breakfast.
It's Bonaire Day.
It is.
It took us a couple of days to realize that Eden offered breakfast and lunch and was definitely a hidden gem on board. It's a great place to go if you're looking for a quieter place in the daytime.
We're in Eden for breakfast. Gonna start with some yogurt parfaits. Melanie's having a cinnamon roll and a little charcuterie plate for breakfast. What do you think of breakfast at Eden?
It's fantastic. Hidden gem.
After breakfast, we had some time before our excursion, so we headed ashore to explore the port area and do a little shopping. It's another hot one out there, and even at 8 in the morning, the heat strikes you right in the face as you walk off the ship. Bonaire is an easy port to get around, and a couple of crew members told us about a little beach just a few minutes down from the main terminal building, as a place where you can go if you don't want to go very far, but you want to have a swim in the ocean. You can see all the buses and taxis lined up just outside the port area, so if you want to take a tour or go further across the island, there's lots of transportation options just right by the port. We walked down to the end of the pier and had a little look around. There is a little market set up along the waterfront and places to eat or drink on both sides of the street. There's one place right in the port area called the Umbrella. Can you imagine eating your lunch with this view? We stopped in a couple of shops as I was looking for some new swim shirts for all of us to take on our excursion. There were plenty of choices to choose from, and the prices were very reasonable.
Hello from Bonaire.
We're about to go to Klein Bonaire and do a little snorkeling
And a celebrity excursion.
next to the Great Abyss.
It was time for our excursion, and the best part was the water taxi came right to our dock to pick us up. With tickets in hand, we were quickly on board and set sail across the bay to Klein Bonaire.
If you're enjoying this video, please hit that thumbs up button and leave us a comment to let us know if you've ever been to Bonaire. It really helps the channel grow, and we do appreciate your support.
As we got closer to the island, we could see the reef just below the surface, and as we approached the landing area, we could see just how clear and blue the water was. Stepping off the ship was very easy, and once everyone was on land, we headed up the beach to find a place to set out our towels and bags for the day. Hey family, where are we?
Klein Bonaire.
It's so nice.
Hello from Klein Bonaire. We are loving it here. We took a short water taxi ride as part of our booked short excursion, and we have a gorgeous beach to spend the day. The ship will pick us up in 3 hours, and there is some snorkeling happening down there. I'm in charge of watching the bags and relaxing in the ocean just behind me. I'm fine with my day today.
The water here is very warm, but as you dive deeper towards the drop-off, you can feel that it gets colder the further down you go. It's kind of freaky swimming here, as on your left you have to be careful not to strike bottom or hit the reef, but on your right it just completely drops off into the abyss. There are plenty of fish to see along this reef. They're all sizes, shapes, and colors, and the first time we were here, I even saw a 6 to 7 foot shark swimming along the edge of the drop-off. And just as that memory was crossing my mind, Emily and Ryan spotted something in the water, and I could see their commotion.
Oh my God.
It was not a shark this time, it was a school of blue fish that came right up to us and circled all around. They stayed with us for quite some time, perhaps looking for some food.
No.
And then after a few minutes, they swam off into the deep. After almost an hour in the water, it was time to head back to base camp and grab a drink and a snack and catch a little break before we did it all again.
How was it?
Unbelievable. We're just here on Klein Bonaire. We took a little excursion through Celebrity Excursion on board. We've spent the afternoon, well, morning and part of the afternoon
Yeah.
enjoying the beach.
Short water taxi rides?
Yeah, but 20 minutes on a water taxi. There's not a lot on the island, so come prepared. There's a first aid stand, and that's about it. So be prepared for that. But the snorkeling, the reef, one of the best we've ever seen. It's a great reef, lots of fish, and you can swim down to the abyss if you like.
You can also read your book on the beach.
As some people do.
Before they all headed back for more snorkeling, I made sure we all got a picture in our new swim shirts from Bonaire.
Okay.
That was the best day of my whole life.
I don't think I've ever seen something as cool as when I was snorkeling along the island. Like, just absolutely unbelievable.
Even though I'm not into snorkeling like Chris and the kids, I can say that this place was beautiful and I spent a lot of time in the water near the beach, safely away from all those fish. Leave us a comment to let us know if you like snorkeling, what are some great places you have swam, and have you been to Klein Bonaire?
You need to believe in yourself like Dad believes in the strength of that pole. Oh, he's up. Woo! Behind the scenes, Dockside Travel.
The water taxi dropped us right back to the ship, and we had time for a drink by the pool before sail away. Then we all went to the magic carpet to watch the sunset as we were sailing away from Bonaire. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
We're on our way to
The buffet.
going to the Oceanview Cafe for dinner tonight. The family wanted to try that for dinner to see what it's all about. So we're going to go have a look. We had a busy day in Bonaire.
We had a Celebrity Excursion and it was amazing. We went to Klein Bonaire on a water taxi and it was really, really wonderful.
Yeah, some of the best snorkeling I've ever seen in the Caribbean. And 4 of the 5 of us went out alongside the reef and the great abyss. One person was a little closer to
I watched the
shore.
belongings.
There she goes. She watched all of her belongings while the rest of us. Some great footage. Lots of fish, lots of coral. So we'll have more on that, but we're going to go try some dinner. We'll take you along.
We really enjoy the main dining experience on our cruises, but at least once a cruise, we try to have dinner in the buffet area so we can share our experience with people who ask what it's like. On the Celebrity Beyond, we were not disappointed. There are so many things to choose from, and the dessert offerings are, well, they're delicious, and there's so many to choose from.
After dinner, we made our way back to the magic carpet to see it all lit up. And then we were off to the club to see the game show, Know Your Buddy.
You understand what you have to do. Your goal is to select the same answer with your body. For each correct answer, you're gonna gain 100 points. We're gonna have 4 questions in total. Sabina, let's start the Know Your Body round with the first question. The first question for Know Your Body is, if you and your body could have a superhuman ability, which of the following would you like to have? Would it be super strength? Would it be a super speed? Would it be a power of flight or power of invisibility? Invisibility as well. What did you say? Strength. No points for just Matt team, either our siblings team. What did you say? We've got a flight, power of flight and flight. Yes, that's 100 points. Getting ahead of our siblings and parenting child. What do we have? We've got super strength and invisibility. No points there. All right.
Then we dropped into the theater to see some of the show, a singer named Travis Clower. But we couldn't stay long as we were headed up to the deck party by the pool. Most everyone was dressed in white and the music was just right for dancing.
Friends fill up the car till it best because we wanna, yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine, we're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else. Ain't no
We danced and danced into the wee hours, but we eventually had to call it a night as we had another full day planned for tomorrow when we arrive in Curacao. Join us in our next video, and thanks for watching.